Merry Christmas! This is a flip through of my junk journal for the month of December. This is where I put all the paper scraps for all my Vlogmas videos. If you're not familiar with junk journals, it's essentially like a scrapbook in a mini traveler's form. This is a traveler style. This is like 4x8, I believe, and if you want to see how I made the journal, I have a video on my crafty channel. I have a secondary smaller channel, much smaller channel. I will link down below if you want to follow it. It's where I post junk journal videos and other crafting videos. But I wanted to put this on my main channel because this is where all my Vlogmas videos have been, and so you can see how I kept all the paper scraps. So let me open it up. So mainly this is scraps from the activities we did, and then I accented it with Tim Holtz Ephemera, Christmas themed ephemera. Tim Holtz is a very popular brand. I believe it's also a real individual, and he has a company that he makes vintage style ephemera. And so on the inside I just upcycled this gift bag I got at the cookie walk, and then let's see, here is a pocket, and then this is like a journaling card. I haven't journaled in it yet. That's the one thing I haven't done, is I haven't went through and did my thoughts and feelings on everything. I will the next couple, now that I'm home, with it being Christmas, I'll have a couple free time in the next couple days. It's just been so busy. You all know December is like the busiest month ever, so I just haven't had a chance to write anything down. So the first day, so I was lucky to find these tags last year on clearance at Michael's. I wish I had more. I didn't realize they were countdown. I thought the first one said 25. I thought all the tags said 25. So when I opened it up and saw that they were countdowns, I'm like, it's perfect for this year. So each tag was the day of the video, and then I wrote what the activity that we did for Vlogmas was. So this first day was my dollhouse that I love, and then my second day was when we went to Six Flags. So I have a piece of the Six Flags Advent Guide tucked in there. And then the third day, what was the third day? National Shrine of Our Lady of the Snows. So it was a ticketed event, because we did a walk, and so then this is my receipt from the walk, and this is the info for that video. And then the fourth day, it was more from the Lady of the Snows, and then a pocket for the fifth day. So sometimes there was paper scraps and sometimes there wasn't, so I just accented with other paper scraps that I had. So Trail of Lights. So this is when we went to Branson, Shepherd of the Hills. And then I do have a sewing machine, so I really do like adding sewing accents to my junk journals. This was the North Pole Adventure, and so there was a map. So I just folded that down and stuck that in there. And the wristband. I had so much fun making this. And then the wristband from the Butterfly Palace, that was my video 8. And then some paper from there. Some Christmas stenciling. And then, so 9, I believe I made ornaments. So yes, cinnamon ornaments, that's the recipe for that. And then, what was tickets? St. Louis. Oh, this was the Winter Wonderland walk. And so they just don't give out good tickets like they used to when I was a kid. Like, oh shoot, give me a second. I just kicked my tripod. Remember back in the day where you got like actual printed tickets, like not from your home printer, but actual cardboard tickets and stuff. So these were just printed out on my printer, and so then I just attached them to some scrapbook paper and sewed them, trying to make them look a little nicer than just home printer paper. I just miss the days when you used to get really cool tickets. These concerts I've been to, I've still been getting tickets, but you know, I love Blues hockey. They kind of are trying to get rid of actual hockey tickets. It's all on the phones now. So sad. I think eventually we're going to be a paperless society, and I'm a paper girl. And this was a recipe for the salt dough ornaments. I just like, you know, mementos, paper mementos, and I know that, you know, we're trying to go paperless, save the environment, all that stuff, but Sorry, there's just nothing like paper. And then this was the cookie walk. This is the map that we got with the cookie walk. And then this video is when I opened that Scruffloves. So this is just a piece of the box, and I stenciled on the back. And then this was when I made the paper doves, and so that's the pattern for that. And then, what was this one? Paper doves. So. And then, oh, when we went to the zoo, I just tucked the map for that. And they were giving out these little cards, so I kept that, put that in my book. And this one, this was Jellystone Park, so there was no paper scraps, so I just added Santa. And then this is, oh yeah, so then we went to Nashville for the Gaylord Ice display. So again, the tickets were what I printed out on my home computer, and so I just glued them to the back of a map of the hotel and made them look a little nicer for my scrapbook, essentially. Junk journal. It's called junk journaling nowadays, but I think it's essentially scrapbooking. Some more scraps from that hotel. And then when we went to Pigeon Forge, they had a really huge map, and so I turned that into several index cards. So Pigeon Forge, next to our hotel was this little shopping complex called the Island, and I didn't know that it was there. That when we booked that hotel, we were just booking that hotel because we like Margaritaville, we like Jimmy Buffett, we love their restaurants, and so we wanted to give the hotel a try. Well, it's right next to the Island, this great shopping complex, and we actually spent the majority of our time at that shopping complex. It was so nice. And then we went to Cinnabon. I had a pretzel. This is our parking permit for our hotel. Parking was free, but it was a gated parking lot, because since it was right next to that island, they just, their parking lot gets full of other people, and so they had to gate their parking lot. So only guests would stay there. So this is Dollywood. So this is my Dollywood tickets. Dollywood did not have nice tickets. It was, again, printed out. Maybe they did. I bought them ahead of time because I didn't want to wait in line. Maybe Dollywood does have good amusement park tickets. I don't know. I forgot I printed them on my computer for a slight discount and to save time. So again, I just took a map of the park and glued the ticket onto that to make it look a little nicer. And then these next 3 pages are all about Dollywood. It's just pieces. There really wasn't much paper ephemera besides the brochure you get when you come into the park, so I just cut out a couple pieces I liked and put that in here. This is a part of the brochure. And then, because there was like 3 days of Dollywood videos. And what was this one? 21 Dollywood videos. This is a piece of the map. What did we do on 22? More Dollywood. 23 was when we went to that G&W meat market, so there actually was a receipt. And then I had bought some chocolate, and that was in the chocolate. And then this is actually from day 25, but I wanted it underneath the rubber band. That's why it's out of order. I'll show you in a minute. So that was 23. And then 24 was, what was 24? What was yesterday? I can't even remember what I did yesterday. Anheuser-Busch Brewery Lights. It was free, so, and there was no tickets. But luckily, look at this. This I just happened to have in my ephemera packet, and it has an A, which is like Anheuser-Busch, so I just thought that was cute. And then today, for Christmas, was when I posted my Christmas traditions video. So I will have to say, and this is why I posted it on the 25th, out of all the stuff that we did, definitely the St. Charles Christmas traditions is one of my favorite activities. It's free. You get these collector cards. So you have these theater people walking around dressed up like these different characters from Christmas time, and they are so friendly, and they really get into the roles, and it just really is the Christmas spirit, and I love it. Even Ebenezer Scrooge was amazing. So they've been doing this for a while. They've been handing out the collector cards for a while. They're actually, I think there's like at least, I don't want to get the name wrong. Here we go. 39. There's 39 cards that you could collect. I was gonna say 50, but there's 39. I don't collect all cards just because, I don't know, we weren't there all day. It would take a couple hours to collect all the cards. And so, it's a cute little free souvenir. This is all free. And then on historic Main Street, there's shops on both sides. There's restaurants. There's like cookie places. We always eat at Trailhead. But you could do this without spending any money whatsoever because the parking is free. They have a huge parking lot off of the river in front of, I don't know what, the Frontier Park. So you don't even have to pay for parking. You walk up and down the street. All these theater people entertain you. It's just amazing. And so they have these, I think they just started it this year. They have these, at Halloween they had this really big booklet, and they had the booklet again this year at Christmas time. I didn't want to keep the whole entire booklet. I just pulled out a couple pages and then sewed around it and folded it so it fit into my book. And then this is talk about the magical legends. Those are the people that dress up. And it's a really, and this is the schedule. It's a really nice book. And again, it's free. It's all free. And that's amazing to me. When pretty much everything costs nowadays, it's fun to have a free Christmas event. So out of everything we did, that was definitely my #1 favorite activity. And then I left a couple pages in the back because with all my Christmas presents I got from, well, I didn't get tons, but the Christmas presents I received from my husband and my sister and my nieces and everyone, I always keep, the tags that they write to and from, and I keep pieces of the wrapping paper, and then I will put those in there or glue it down right here just as a little memento from the, I think I made this into a pocket, from Christmas. I always do that every year. I always keep little pieces, scraps of wrapping paper from presents I've received and all my tags. And so I left space to add that. As you can see, this book is huge. It is pretty full, Clark, pretty full. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're interested in junk journals, please subscribe to my secondary channel. And thanks for watching. I hope you all had a Merry Christmas. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons, and I will see you next year. And edit.